Hi, this is my Make It Memorable solution for a global problem. So, some 800 million people in the world are hungry. And while most likely no one in here faces hunger, your parents might have faced food insecurity at one point in their lives, and they probably have. Food insecurity affects about 41 million people in the U.S. alone. It's not being sure that you have a next meal or what your next meal is going to be. Hunger is a chemical reaction caused by the hormones ghrelin and leptin, and it's set to the hypothalamus in the brain. And whenever this is stimulated, your body thinks it either needs to stop eating or it needs to eat more. The hunger is one of the main physiological needs. Julie already talked about the scale of needs in her presentation, but you aren't able to think about anything else unless your physiological needs are met. Meaning, if your hypothalamus is telling you you're hungry, then that's all you're thinking about. You're hungry. Other solutions can be found in apps like the 7-Eleven app. Lots of restaurants do have options that give you coupons and free meals, but they're not all compiled into one place. And a lot of people don't have cell phones or mobile devices. And so what would be accessible on like a library computer online isn't accessible on their phones. So that way it's harder because you have to download all the other apps and look through them. It would be more ideal if it was all compiled and onto a website. So that way if I went to my local library and got online, then I could see everything in one place. So this is the home screen to my website. It's titled Meals for Passion, and it only has 3 sections. There's this footnote at the bottom. That's right, yeah. There's this footnote at the bottom. It says the goal, which is basically to reduce the number of hungry families and hungry people. This is on the bottom of all 3 of the pages, and all it's saying is it's all about the humanity of it. It's not about any profit. So you can get on this website and use as many coupons as you like. There's no fee, there's no limit, because it's about feeding yourself. This is the second page where this will be updated. Like, this is one for May 2019, and then this is one for April. This list has a bunch of coupons for fast foods in the U.S. Lots of these also work with franchises in the UK, though you would have to check and make sure it's in your location. You really can't fight any cause without educating people. There's a page on facts about hunger and what you need to eat. For example, the average woman needs 2,000 calories a day, and the average man needs 2,500 calories a day. Children that are hungry at home or face food insecurity are more likely to fall into depression and anxiety and have lower grades. This is the Maslow's hierarchy of needs that Julia talked about. Physiological needs is at the very bottom, which is the base. You can't focus on anything else until that's completed. The fact that 41 million people in the U.S. alone have not met all of these needs leaves a lot of room for improvement. And also the fact that 800 million people worldwide. I did not know any of this about hunger before this project. I didn't know that there was a chemical reaction that happened in the brain that told you that you needed to eat more when you were hungry. And that makes it seem a lot more serious. Like, I never thought about, like, when I'm hungry, I always know, like, I know when lunch is. But if someone was hungry and then they didn't know when the next time they would get food because they probably can't afford it, hunger would turn more into dread. With algebra, the statistics came into place, but also the percentages with the coupons and calculating your meal costs. I tried to include coupons that lowered your price by like 50%, because it's safe to assume that most people that are on here want to save the most as possible. The English was just the research I did, and the research paper. And human geography is all the franchises that will be in the website will work from the U.S. I'm not sure about other countries, but I know for a fact that if you live in the US, they will work. And that's using relative location. And that's it. Thank you.